Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 21st of March, 2025. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Today we'll be doing our weekly LFR runs before investigating the return of the Trial of Style. And up a few tokens, see if we can get a few new transmog goodies. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope we're all doing well today. At the end of the week, well done on getting through. Take it steady. Keep yourselves hydrated. Enjoy your weekend. You've got this. As we get signed up, let's have a quick look at who are the bosses for this next week's running. Vexy, One Arm, and Mugsy. Okay. Some AoE damage and things. Oh no, plates control a bike. We have to run it into a tank. Oh boy. So we have to grab bikes and slam it into them. Oh no. This one seems like we grab different icons to then go and slot into the thing. Oh no. Without any chat turned on, this might be a little difficult. About Bugsy. Based on where we're standing. Okay, the Earthshaker's split between players, so we need a snack on that one. I feel this may actually be a week where things get a little trickier. Just on the LFR thing. But let's get signed up and see how we do. You're doing it too fast, says the game. Nah. Do some world quests as we wait. And as I say, we'll investigate some Trial of Style. Only back for the 1 week. Again, I wish it was something that was just available every weekend, or at the very least every other weekend. Maybe it would overstay its welcome, but I don't know. It's so rare. And it looked like from yesterday, apart from the intro quest we hadn't looked at, which won't really be a quest, it will just say, come stand over here. So I can't imagine there's too much. Whether the proceedings have changed at all will remain to be seen. I doubt it. It'd be nice. But at least there are some new rewards. Not many World Quest resets as of yet, unfortunately. Average wait time 20 minutes. There we get on. Looks like we're just mainly waiting for healers. But even just doing LFR week to week, the reason why, other than just getting some gearing for the higher tier delves I want to be doing. Oh, wait, I think I have all I need for that one. Is obviously the reputation and renown for the raid, which is a new thing. 3 levels to get through, but I think even just going through LFR, it'll be quite doable over time. We've gone from Renown 1 to 2 from just 2 weeks of the first wing, then the second wing and first wing. Then I assume once Gallywix is sorted... No? I knew it! There was an achievement! Or a trading post thing. Oh, there we go. Get 25 cans. Job done. Hopefully when we've queued into these, we get the start of them. I hate when you queue into LFR and one of the bosses is already down. It drives me mad. Nope. Hello, what do you got for me?
I got more.
Oh, you have to actually pick up the buffs in here. Let's see how we get on. These first 2 ain't too bad. Now, I watched Preach's video about the race to World First. An hour long. And apparently the tuning was way off on the mythic level. Hard to speak to other difficulties beyond that point. But there were some really tough bosses early on, and then apparently it really petered out and Gallywix was a joke. And it kind of ruined the whole race. Again, I can't speak to specifics beyond that. And there were certainly some dissenting opinions, but generally speaking, that seemed to be where they were at. Which is a shame, because again, while it is the top percentage of players, so most of the issues there won't be something felt by the majority of the player base. Especially someone like me who, you know, doesn't even do normal raids. But when that's their mainstay of the game, it's unfortunate to hear. You always want to hear how glorious a race was, like the Dragonflight and Firak. It was really fun to see how much folks were enjoying that one, for example. It's a shame. And again, it might not be a problem on the other difficulties, comparatively. We always want things to be their best selves. And I know there was some, not just tuning, but there was a lot of talk of what mechanics are actually being turned on by Blizzard. And unused stuff in the files, which there always is, but there was a lot of interesting details. One thing that I actually got annoyed by in his video was a lack of what have Blizzard said, which led me to believe, well, they can't have said anything then. Because assumably otherwise he would have brought that up at some point in the discussion. But, you know, we'll see how we get on over time. Every raid tier's got its own hits and misses. You just have to hope, oh, we do better for the next one. Interesting transmo. Some hesitation. Well, folks, this one seems simple enough. We've done this a few times. We just pretty much tank and spank these. If there's people doing the LFR who have been doing the other renowned tracks, where's the first, like... Because one of these bumps your damage, right? And that one. 3%. It's something, you know. If enough people on LFR have that over time, we'll remove it from being much of an issue. The bar fills up, the more we move, becomes a problem. At some point we have to move. Yep. Oh, healer's down. Sadness. Alright, these days, I'm surprised how many combat reses I have these days. It feels wild that I can get 5 or more people up during a fight. I think last time we were in here, we got like 7 people up. You know, someone who likes off healing and being more of a supporting role whilst doing some DPS, I very much enjoy. When that changed though. It's interesting because when I see a load of people go down, like last time we were doing LFR, there were other rep paladins and other paladins about. Nobody was doing combat reses, and I'm like, surely you all have the same ridiculous number. It says max 19 charges, for God's sakes. I wonder if it's something where it's some kind of group limitation. Like you have a number of charges for the entire group. That might be how it functions. I have no idea. Let me know if that's live or in the comments later. Someone who doesn't raid often at all, outside of LFR, I'd be very curious to know.
Back to the business of ousting the outsiders.
Get that other DPS up. Why not? They're just sat there. See if we get lucky on some gear. Really, I'd like to get more of the tier set transmog going. Dave's collecting it years down the line. I don't know how accessible LFR is years later. I think I'm trying to remember some of the... Like, Cataclysm was the first time they did LFR, right? So, I think you could talk to an NPC to queue up for LFR difficulty. I don't think you could just set it in the same way you could for... shit. We got too close to the sun. We were running in the lightning circle and got beamed in the face. Sadness. I don't think this bodes well for the upcoming fights we haven't done yet. To be fair for Gorilla here, I don't remember the giant laser beam. Probably because I'm usually running in the other direction. Doesn't seem to be where the tank was facing it, so definitely on me. Not throwing excuses about that. Certainly just got beamed in the schnoz. Look, still free combat reses. And we have to run back to the room to get us loot off the body without pulling any mobs from here. Oh, the T-Rex went down first this time. Usually we've seen it the other way around. I always assumed you had to make sure they both went down before another one of those clashes happened. Is someone going to be kind enough to res here, or... Not an upgrade, so we greed it. Ah, thank you. Transmog. Transmog. That is just a shark fist with a bomb in it. That's pretty great. Yeah, the whole Goblin aesthetics aren't really my cup of tea, which is why I'm kind of glad the tier 6 didn't go that way, but... Still some absolutely wonderful design work going on. And it was that. 450 on the reward card, so assumably each boss is about the same there. 20 levels of renown. It's going to take a good number of weeks to get that all the way up, but again, we can just do it through LFR, which is nice. Stand in them. Bram would say. I think the visual changes to all the spell effects and stuff, like the stuff going on the floor, was a big one. What would often be sometimes very difficult to see, like smoky puddles rather than something actually sat on the ground or exploding. This bodes very well for how they use it in the future. Again, I'm hoping we get more stuff like it in Delves. I think it was a bigger problem in Delves, like the mushroom one specifically, where there was so many little bits of green garbage billowing up over the floor. It became a nightmare. Not again. No more lasers. Too many mobs, can't see. When was the last time mob packs were super dangerous in a raid? I'm very curious how, if on Mythic they're just not something that ever really comes up, especially in the Race to World First, when people are gunning through to get down these bosses as quickly and efficiently as possible. In the history of the Race to World First, I'd love to learn about if there was any difficulties. I know I mentioned Preach earlier. He's done a few videos that really break down the history of different raids and stuff, and I've really enjoyed those. Again, as someone who only has tertiary knowledge of them, occasionally went in during an expansion. I think Wrath and Mists, when I was most active, did a few of the raids when they were current, outside of LFR. I'd love to hear stories about any specific crash mobs that were infamous for one reason or another. Certainly there were dungeons that had some problematic rooms and stuff, even outside of Mythic, which again I've never really engaged that much with. I think back to like the Cataclysm heroic stuff that we saw, even on the Time Walking week for it, before Undermine came out. There were some real mess ups going on, even now, on the Cataclysm stuff. I really remember how much folks resented how difficult Cataclysm was for its heroics. Which is a shame because they weren't hugely difficult. From my perspective, it was just folks were really, really impatient. And didn't like, what's his name? In the Stony one, that giant rock element, it was like, break yourselves upon my body. You know, that fella. And he put up his big shield that counters all the hits that are done to him. He does a ring around him that melee have to get out of. And people are just ignoring them. Range does shooting the moment he put that reflective shield up, melee sticking in the circle. I'm thinking, well, there's no wonder you're dying and getting frustrated. You're completely ignoring the mechanics because you're used to heroics. At the end of Wrath, getting to the point where you were just blitzing through, I think that was the first time, remember all the way back to Burning Crusade, but it felt like the first time people were really going ham. And just, heroics were a joke at that point. And clearly Mythic have filled in that gap these days where things are a lot more difficult. Again, I can't speak to how much on the varying key levels or however it works. Don't want to speak out of turn. But no, I think that... Oh, we just randomly got some more reward cards. It's not even always from bosses. That's nice. Right, this one killed a load of people. Both weeks we've done it. Just have to keep the sound pillars that come up from overcharging. And then when he becomes immune, you have to run over to one that's lit up by lightning and let it bounce you over the sound wave that comes out. Again, I'd be very curious to see how it changes up on the higher difficulties. I may go back and watch some of that footage at some point from the race. But I know it was some of these early ones that were really proving to be a problem. Yeah, those big pillars there. Just keeping on that one, we're good. Go and stand in the goop. Enjoy the frantic music as well. It's followed through for all of Undermine, just how good the music has been. I think WoW's always been really good at music, but specific saxophone, jaunty goblin stuff, I think it's something we won't get much of for a long time once Undermine's over. It's fun to enjoy. Given we've got so many reputations to grind with the cartels and Dark Fuse, and I think even by the time the 0.5 patch comes out with the horrific visions getting redone, again, something I never experienced at the time, and I'm very excited to go and do whatever the new Arathi thing is. there's still going to be a lot of content in Undermine itself to engage with. And zap. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. He's doing the thing. We need to find the lightning pillar. There we are. Oh, come on, everybody. Come on. Honk. Dear, oh dear. It begins. The guy was just like, I can tank it. You should not. One more. Imagine how mythic this kind of thing happens all the quicker. If not with more things to consider. I hazard a guess that maybe the level you leave the towers at is something to bear in mind. I like it though. I don't want LFR to be a, you know, a cakewalk every time, as it so often becomes. I want the mechanics to matter, even on LFR. Whether that's encouraging people to try more difficult raids, or at the very least engage with LFR properly, rather than just falling asleep at the wheel. Zap that. Good. Just don't get too close to everyone. Luckily these days on Ret Paladin we've got a silly amount of range, which feels great. I don't think we get through without him doing another one of those phases. I think we'll be alright. I want to get people up. First time I came in here and we were doing this, good number of healers went down. And a tank as well, which was pretty funny. Ow. That was a lot. That was like 7 combat reses. That felt good. Manually reverb. We might go down before we get another phase of it. Yes. Oh, my next one's ready. Hang on. One-handed sword. Transmog, transmog, transmog. Is that better or not better? Offhand shield, transmog. Have that. Make sure we've looted him. Done. Next one. I only learned in Mr. Pandaria Remix that you could queue up for multiple wings of LFR at the same time. The number of years just waiting one, then queuing for the next one, then queuing for the next one. Wasting hours of time. Can you believe it? Not like the game specifically said, oh, you can queue for multiple. I just assumed you couldn't. Okay, please don't have already killed a boss. Beautiful. Right, we did this one before. One of them in the scrapyard kind of throws these giant trash balls about and you have to jump on one of them as DPS. Or you get chosen to have one. And you can roll over trash and the other mobs about the place. You've got to avoid players while doing it, because you can stun them. Very silly, and I enjoyed it an awful lot. Then you could see the... And again, I think there's always something to be said for going in blind for your first time and not knowing what's going on and just seeing it. But I always at least try to read the adventures guide, you know, the in-game journal that just gives you an overview of the mechanics a little bit. If it was me and a guild of friends, then completely blind, I can understand. But especially as someone who doesn't have the chat turned on, always want to be like, well, I'd rather not know ahead of time. But the reality of the situation, if I don't just want to completely tank something, because sometimes if you cock up a mechanic like that, that can really impact the group. Let's say it was the one where you get the trash ball that we've got coming up, and I didn't know what it did and just ran around and stunned the entire group. That'd be pretty bad. You know, that'd be pretty bad. Everyone wouldn't be happy. I'd probably get voted to kicked. I've got to do a little bit, but I don't want to go and look up a YouTube video for like a raid boss guide for LFR. If you're pugging normals, I understand it there as well, but that's one thing I miss. Going in with a guild, nobody knowing what they're doing, everyone being okay with that, and being like, right, let's figure this out. Same with the bigger mythic dungeons. Like, I still haven't done the Dragonflight big mythic, the Dawn of the Ancients one. So again, I haven't really engaged with group content. I'm waiting so I can go back and solo it just to see what it was like, because lore-wise, it's very interesting. It might even be soloable these days, but unclear. You also have to wait for transmog runs while they make old raids legacy content, so it changes up the loot table a bit. Can't remember the specifics off the top of my head, but ain't too much point doing so before that point. I don't know at what point the Dragonflight raids, for example, become legacy. There are some great armor sets in there.
Sticks, dig through all that junk you're sitting on and deal with these pests.
Gollywicks couldn't whoop you little hooligans? I'll show them how we did it in my day.
The other reason I want raids to do story mode is so I can more steadily go through and enjoy all this voice acting and the areas themselves. Don't get me wrong, it's great to have the final boss do it. It's fantastic they moved it to the second week rather than the fourth. You know, that helps a lot. Just in terms of seeing the cutscene and getting the story, but it would have still been fun if we could have engaged a little bit in some of these mechanics. Hopefully that's something they'll work on in future. We just got to bear in mind if we get the ball. Won't stand at others. Puts all that junk around, so if you do get a ball, you have to go get it, mine that bomb. Keep DPSing until someone with a ball clumps all the enemies. You see him flying around there with the balls. There we go. Also, got to be careful never to fully stand in front of the boss in case he's got a load of cleave stuff going on for the tags. Then you can really cock stuff up. Oh, we're bouncing all over each other. Then they take more damage and have that stun. Probably should have deposited them a little bit closer. I like that you kind of ping pong ball off each other as well. Feels fun. Oh yeah, yeah. Off healing. Ooh, spicy.
It's too far away.
Looked like the ball wasn't able to pick up the bigger piles. Maybe it was knocking them down the more I went over them. Thought maybe that fire would let me burn down a little bit of trash. Unclear. Seems no. These hands down. Not much fire. Me and this priest try to deal with these hyenas.
It's too far away.
There you go. Leave that priest alone.
What I got.
I'm out of range. I need to get close.
Where's the other dead player? Over there in that top corner. Hang on, we'll go get them in a moment. Depends where the boss gets moved. More hyenas up on the other side. In fact, on the higher difficulties, this one would be... Cause there's a lot of stuff just happening out and about. I don't know if it's the tanks dictating where all the fire goes, but... certainly messy. Okay, Paul's gabbing them all up. Oh, and then smashing them into the boss. I don't know if that's doing any more damage, but... bear in mind.
That's one less goblin on
Two-handed axe, we got better.
My venture
I like this
will
design
take
though,
over
where it's
cleanup
just
from here.
blade and handle without much of like a long handle in between. Ooh, an explosive halfstone. See if we get it on the need. Someone got 99. One! Sadness. This colour for the shaman set. Again, we hit transmog and pray. We'll never get it though. I like that it stops you needing it if you have a more powerful version, so I hit transmog. At what point do the transmog options actually become viable in LFR? When people are running through alts constantly and all the time, when does the I've never seen the transmog button in my years of LFR since it was added. I've even greeding before that. Ever weird. People will just need for transmog. Again, the fact it says, no, you've got a more powerful piece, don't do it. But that's not happened for everyone. Like, it was going to let me need that weapon. Which, again, I've clearly got a more powerful weapon, so why? Shouldn't have done enough heal on the tank, but I was just looking at name tags. I just enjoy off healing. Somebody pulled more. Oh dear, there's fire everywhere. Everybody move. Means more gets pulled. Okay. I think the tank's going the wrong way. Oh, that's where people are pushing. Oh no. What is this? cutting around all the ads? What's happening? It's not working if we are cutting around ads. Oh no. This hasn't worked at all. I see what the plan was, but in terms of less ads to fight, I don't think it's worked.
Eureka! Haliwix is gonna flip when he sees this.
Right, get him out of line of sight.
He doesn't. Maybe we ought to do some market testing first.
Okay, this one's a weird fight because there's just, again, there's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of conveyor belt and motion and stuff going about everywhere. There are ads that spawn acid rain down on the place. It's kind of works now we've pulled everything over here, but that... I don't know how much time that saved. Oh, Jesus. Preview for the mechanic with the mobs here. I like that. That's just an element of game design informing of where you're going ahead of you. I'm sure there's a better word for it. Foreshadowing might be too strong a word, but you know what I mean. It effectively does that through gameplay. Swig of his beverage. Sure you all do the same. Keep yourselves hydrated. Oh, still warm. Beautiful. What's somebody worried about? Is the monster being pulled? No, somebody's just trying to get back. See, this is the thing. When you take a weird route, folks don't know how to get back. And that dude is just dead. Can we save him? Haven't started the boss fight yet. Oh, he's gone. Sadness. He left the... Yeah, he just completely left the raid and was like, sod this. Aww. Then we get in the warlock to help. That's nice. Everybody's summoning this dude. Hey, teamwork. You'd love to see it.
I got research to develop. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Kicking out your bones.
Okay, so it's watching for a load of stuff, watching for ads. Two beams coming along the side. watching for where they end up, where they line up.
Let's try a little experiment.
Those beams get bigger over time. Floor's going to start getting electrified as well.
Green noise. How hot does Flex get before it sizzles? Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang.
And there's flame traps coming through. Rockets being fired across.
Taking out your bones.
Miscellaneous magnet, no idea what that does.
Toasting to my success.
Watch for the acid rain fellas who come in.
Let's try a little experiment. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I call this the green noise.
Last time I did this fight, the acid rain dudes had spawned sooner maybe. There's different mechanics for it. Gotta be careful with that one. I saw a few folks get completely ledged off the side last time. Oh, tank is dead, healer's dead. Get some folks
How
up.
hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Shaking out your bones.
There we go, one for everybody. Let them play the video game.
Here's to a smash.
And those void turrets, much bigger.
Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise.
It seems as though it just didn't trigger the acid dudes this time, which is interesting.
Rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. How's into my success? Let's try a little experiment.
And the voids. And the flame traps.
Taking out your bones.
No, my bones are fine where they are.
Here's to a smash.
It's always fun to consider folks who've never played WoW before or an MMO look at this and go, what the actual hell is going on? What the f is happening? You know. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Oh, the floor's electrified here as well. Ooh, that was spicy. Oh, we lost tanks, we lost healers.
I call this the
Ooh.
Nice. Great work, champ. Now, go clean yourselves up before
That's good.
moving on,
Greed,
okay?
transmog, greed. Hit the loot. Beautiful. Onto the new one. I'm hoping it's not one that's already been somewhat of the way through. Not mass return, there you go. My God.
What now?
We bought ourselves time. Now all we need is a...
Calling all cutthroats, mercs, firebugs, and psychopaths. Kill all these goblin
Oh, same tank again.
cartels. And undermines yours to plunder.
Not standing the Mega Blast. That's probably bad. That's probably bad, right? Well, the boss journal mentioned biker wheels, so maybe this is another one of those. Try the mechanic before you get to the boss. I can just picture it in my mind. Being the first time in and not knowing. It's gonna be rough. You know what? Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it's all gonna be good. We just pray whatever mechanics come up don't target me first. We can view other people's actions and follow suit. Assuming they know what they're doing as well. Oh, because that kills people. I saw that on a short. The boss just comes in and murders people.
Ah, great. New plan. Champions, take care of her while we check on our cartels.
Ooh. Feast of the Midnight Masquerade. That's a great little feast table. Okay, so we gotta get bikes into it.
You want a piece of me?
Feels like I shouldn't be using cooldowns yet. Oh, no, still seems to be taking regular amounts of damage. That's fine. Okay, now we have to go kill these bikers, I assume. The bike becomes available. That person revs it up, crams it into the thing. Okay.
Forget this, I'm out. I just called that. Forget this, I'm out. Stop my rope. Get this boy in here and
Okay, I did it.
forget this, I'm out.
Presumably when all that armor's removed though, you don't want to then spend bikes going in. We'll stop those mechanics repairing it. That seems right. There's so many. Oh my god! Okay, that puts the armor plating back on. Then the same thing with the bikes again, I assume. Okay, wait for them to drive in. Yep.
Forget this, I'm out. Stop my rope. Forget this, I'm out. Just in time.
Could be one more bike somewhere. But point blank, this feels. Hey, it did it.
Forget this, I'm out. Get me out.
Oh, she was out of it. That's interesting.
Nice work. Huh, that's one nuisance out of the way.
Good job, morons. While you were playing with Vexy, my crew was moving in. Thanks for the extra time.
Send him out of the rep.
And the Galagio is sealed tight. Clear out Gallywix's cronies and see what can be salvaged. We'll put together something that'll blast the doors off that casino.
Drives like it's stolen. Wait, who's driving that? Is that a player?
Streets are clear, and we
Tanks
got
in
all
it.
the salvage we need. Meet me at the Galagio. It's time we blow the lid off that joint.
Oh boy. We run past all the mobs, apparently. Gather them up by the door.
It's too far away.
Can this shit a damn thing? More fire.
Easy as pie. Come on. Gallywix wants a fight? We'll give it to him.
You tell him, Travis. No.
Fire in the hole!
The dive. All things that would have been fun on. If story mode was a long process of going through this wade slowly and steadily, even if it took an hour or two, I'd like that.
You ready to talk?
What? You think you're gonna yap at me till I roll over? We got games to play, Gazlo.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Slot machine 1 and the possibility of cocking it up by not knowing. Slot machine. Yeah, Royale, what does that mean? Oh! I mistook the movement speed, that's pretty daft. Very silly. Don't drink the technical drink. We're in the casino, but again, if they want to set this up like the Final Fantasy one, Golden Globe, Golden Casino, Golden Bridge, it's called something. Saucer, Golden Saucer, that's the name of it. Eventually, you get a little hub full of mini games, which this, you know, seems like it could be. Golden Cabana. It's not massive, but there's some stuff here. You could do something with it. It's such a shame when raid environments never get reutilized. Very rarely. Once a blue moon for some story stuff. Or maybe on a point patch. They'll use elements thereof. But so often they're just left by the wayside. Yeah, this seems like a place you could put a load of little mini games. Why not?
It's too far away.
To have bottle thrillers. miscellaneous shark attacks. Couldn't they tell you why? It's a tiny rocket, dude. So nervous about tab targeting. Do not want to pull something I shouldn't do. Tank died. Why? What happened? It's attacking people in the raid. Stop futzing about. Come deal with it. No, it's the other guy coming. Security vaguely, like, not hearing the giant massive fight continuously. Oh shite. Oh hey.
Place your bets, but I gotta say, your odds don't look so good.
I'm out of range.
Something tells me this one's rigged.
Let the games
Ow, ow, ow.
begin.
Again, where they're trying to pull all of the mobs back to singular place. That same thing of let's run and rush and get through as quickly as possible, where it would have just made more sense to take a little bit more time. Not a lot of time. A couple minutes. Deal with them as we go. But nay, we've got to be never stop, full horse always, max speed. I get it, time is precious, but recklessness causes more problems.
I'm out of range.
Where's the one who died? Oh, they're up, they're up. Here is the slot machine. Saying, Warlock, please summon the person. Warlock's like, no. The opposite of last time. Like, why not? Okay. See an ad over there. Has a red on him. Okay, which people are grabbing? Look, there's different people have to deliver those, so there's different points. They create different mechanics. What does that thing do? Should we move the boss further away from it? Yep. Big chips rolling in. Rogue seems to know what they're doing with them, so I'm going to trust what they're doing at the moment. I'll just help them bring it down. What, you've got to line them up with the symbols that appear on there? Pick which symbols you want? Unclear to me. Nice jump from the demon hunter there. Seems alright, it's like things haven't gotten too crazy. No, other tank just left it.
I'm out of range.
I still don't know what we're doing with that superconductor, it's just kind of there. I don't want to touch it, just in case.
I need to get closer.
I don't know what he means. Oh, tank went down. Get tank up. Healer went down. Get healer up. Don't have it all got shit at the last second. Suddenly everyone's health. So many of those coils.
Hey, Gallywix! Looks like the house don't always win.
Do you have any idea how much that
Plus
thing
one more.
costs? I'm gonna take it out of your sorry green hide, Gaslow.
I guess we struck a nerve. Come on.
Whew. Okay, one more. Considering this was the one I was mostly worried about, I think we'll be alright. Let's leave combat so we can get this other healer up.
It's too far away.
Don't want to use a combat res because we're probably going to need it. They just released. Alright. Yeah, it's a swanky place. It's always the problem with all the environment design. Modeling, texturing, animating, you know, the whole shebang that goes into it. want them to be repurposed in some way. I want them to be reused more often. Like, time walking helps with that a bit. No, I'm sure there's more that could be done. What even happened to the tank? I'm just gonna... I don't care if it's a 10-minute cooldown. No, fine. Oh, bombs.
I need to get closer.
Spinning our way up. Very fancy.
I'm out of range.
Oh, yeah, let's just run straight through. Track fear. Oh, goodbye, tank. Oh, the tank's going to be in a spot above it. I'm going to be in a spot above it.
It's too far away.
Whatever that ability is. It's unpleasant and I don't like it.
Get closer.
Oh, and this dude just gunning down all the dirty rats. Oh, kobolds! Ooh. Gun on one side, elemental on the other. I love that design.
Nobody passes without permission from the boss.
We should probably get the tank.
Don't got permission. Ain't that right, Mug? You got it, see?
How is he aimed at me? From where? Okay, so whichever side of the room has the most people is whichever head's in charge. So I assume that means I'm just going to be watching for folks who know what they're doing, where the group tends to flow. And see from there? Everybody's going this way.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die
far
too
away.
quick, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
Time for demolition.
Oh, it's immune to damage. Increasing damage done. But at some point we're going to have to swap over to make that damage done not unassailable.
This one's just for you.
When do we swap over though?
Say hello to my tiny pal.
Yeah? Is it not yet? Yep, there we go.
My toy.
Yeah, before he gets to max energy, then it swaps the other one. Okay, so far so good. Seems pretty straightforward. That's a stack.
I'm out of range.
that poor bugger. He's dropping garbage all over the place. Okay, got to bear that in mind. Got to drag that to the edge of the room if it happens. He's at 15. I assume we need to take him over to the other side before that fills up. Ooh. Ooh. Top finger good. Okay, yep, then over to the other side before he gets full. Ooh. There you go. I like that as a mechanic, that's pretty interesting. And I'm sure there's more individual bits to it and a lot more little things to consider on the higher difficulties, but that's really cool. Notice. Oh, there we go. For my homies. Silly goblin.
Right between the
It's too far away.
Pull it stop. That's pretty good. It's a very silly animation, but it's very good. That was a bad stun in the middle of all that. It looks like he's not gaining it anymore. Why not fight him in the middle then when all this gets a little easier? Okay, now he's building it up again. Make sure those mines aren't hitting me. One is. Or was.
I need to get close.
Get this Robert. I know you all want to kill the boss so bad, but there's a robot over here. Folks, please. Somebody help me. Oh, and that elemental got free. Because there were other people not with it. This is why you still gotta focus the ads! Folks just ignoring them all completely. Getting messy. It's getting messy. Stop this. Oh my god. Oh, that was starting to get out of hand. People get so gung-ho about I must finish the boss.
What's next, Gallywix?
Ooh, someone's getting cranky.
That colour palette's
You
pretty
wanna
good
house
for the rogue.
me? Keep going. I'll see you soon enough.
GG, Galagio. That's pretty good. Obviously, we've got Rainfinder Gallywix, but I'm not too concerned. Next week, we get that first bump of it. Good stuff. Shiny trash can. Oink. Right, before I head back to Donegal to look at the trial of style, I want to find the... How many of those do I have? Not loads. Ooh, an offhand. That's a dangerous item. Oh, I had another one of these as well. Combine all these. I can put on my card. Want a hand in the dark fuse thing as well. Which ones did I have? Let me have a look. Boost efficiency, but not speed. Got the hand bank, got the steam boil. That's the steam boil turbo. Oh, right, so I can't sell all of those. Okay, okay. Street food vendor.
What you need?
Let me sell all my stuff.
Come back.
Now, where is that underground bit? It's around here somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere. I think it's that one. Might it be that one? It might be that one. It wasn't. This was crabs. No, please. I just wanna... Oh, shit. I just wanna find my way to the dark fuse pit, alright? I can never remember where it is. Leave me the hell alone. It was labeled on the goddamn map. It's around here somewhere with all these dark fuse. Just tell me where they are. God damn it. No, it's around here somewhere. This one. Right, this one. That big head. Yes, that does it. Okay. I'm going to assume handing another one of these, 100 of the...
Been followed?
100 of those will get me another 500 rep.
Watch your back.
Yep.
What you
That's
need?
so slow to get all the way to Exalted for the black trench coat. Ugh.
Keep it quiet.
It hurts my soul. Let's get back to Donegal. I'll take a quick trial break and then we'll do a few runs of Trial of Style, because why not? There aren't many outfits I actually want there at the moment, but... They added a load of... We checked the other day. They added a load of, like, bandage legs and stuff. Yeah, okay. I do have some tokens on different characters as well. It's the fact they're soulbound which pisses me off. That should be another account-wide currency, and I don't see why it isn't. Yum. Oh, they've got things for it. Oh, you've got a look that says you know a thing or two about style. Alright, we'll go have a look in a wee bit. These podiums are for folks who get wins? I don't know. In any case, stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Get my headset back on and get wheeled in.
What's on your mind?
Photographer. The Trail of Style gives us opportunity to look good, Paladin. Camera makes sure we keep looking good. Let's focus on me and my camera. Follow my directions, I'll make sure you look fantastic.
Watch your back.
Sure.
How are ya? Off with you. What can I do for ya?
Okay, cameraman. Flex again.
See you soon.
And a third time. Lazy cameraman.
Great to meet you.
Camera doesn't lie. You're one stylish paladin. Not at the moment.
Safe travels. You got my attention.
Fecto, the Trial of Style envoy.
Well met.
Trial of Style gives people the mistaken impression that they can look as good as I do.
Light bless you.
So you really think you're ready for the Trial of Style?
For the Alliance.
I am.
Go with honor, friend.
Well, that's certainly an interesting look, Paladin. Me? Judgmental? Certainly not. However, I'm curious what others would think. You should speak to the transmogrifier over there and enter the Trial of Style. See what the public opinion says about your choice in garb.
Be careful.
Alright, go on then. See how queue times are. Now, whether or not this event's changed in any way, the area's changed, it might well not have. Whether they've got new outfit opportunities to try. Average wait time 72 seconds. Garrosh did nothing rocks. Be a good work by guild names. I hate the idea, as I saw some wowhead last time the trial was up, that folks data mine or learnt beforehand all the different options and set up the outfits prior. I think part of it is flummoxing around in there and panicking and picking an outfit. That's part of the fun for me. We'll give it 3 goes or so. See what options we get. See if any new ones come up. It didn't take long at all. See how we go. It's just a shame it's not often at all. So we've got this one here in March, and then August. You know what I mean? Why have the, what, 6 months of a gap? Same spot, as always. Need to do it up. Oh, have I bought all the shirts and tabards? Not all of them. The ones I can get. Mismatch Mayhem. All over the shop then. This one is so often silly. So we want daft and all over the place. I think you hide the tabard for this one. One minute 38. Where's that silly... Oh, the big... Where are you? You're around here somewhere. Just want a silly big sword. Yep, that's good. That's pretty mismatched, I would say. The legs could be a little more mismatched. Yeah, that's looking good. Apply. Maybe we could do better on the other shoulder pad. Make it more out of there. Gloves kind of work for it. Be a different colour. Yeah, that's pretty mismatched. Let's see how we end up. These ones are always silly. I think this one's... because the theme is so all over the place, it's very hard to judge this one. It's like as least coherent as possible. So you've got red and blue. Doesn't seem mismatched to me. Okay, you've got more blue than I'd think there. Neither have done the shoulders separately. I think this one's a little more mismatched, just because that one... the blues and the purples kind of work together on the top half. Not mismatched your shoulders. What's happening? The cutlass kind of goes with some of the other stuff. We've got a chicken, a Christmas tree, a candle. I think that one works. You have chosen just to go naked on the other parts, though, which is a bit of a cop-out. But if you can't go to the point of swapping the shoulders apart, like, that's, to me, like, number one easy. Because he's been a coward by not doing the shirt at all. I get it, kind of works, but how do people not know you can you can undo the shoulders? Of these two, it's you. It's, again, the other one's just gone for red and blue. That actually looks like a coherent outfit. Oh, do you know what? I've made a mistake by having the sword match the shoulder pad. That's why I needed the Mogu sword. The boots and the fireworks give them the edge there. Again, both have buggered up on the shoulders. It's close though. These are pretty much identical. Should really give you more options down here. Yeah, it's going to be the sword and the shoulder pad linking. Don't give it me. I'm sorry, that's just a genuinely outfit. I really like how you've managed to blend the fire and the red and the blue. It looks really good. I get what they were going for, right? Mismatched as in they're not the same colour. But I genuinely think it's a good outfit. Alright, let's see how we get on. Give claps to everyone. Hit me!
How kind of you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me down. It's because I can't open stuff here. 50 tokens. There's never anything unique from the vendor in here, so you don't have to have the event on. You can just collect your tokens and then down the line figure it out. Do a couple more. I also hate that when you leave this place, it doesn't default you to the outfit you had on beforehand. It just keeps you in whatever garbage you... Especially for that mismatch one. Do a couple more. You know what? I'll keep the silver hand on one for now. Now, ideally, these would be different ones each time.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
That's mildly impressive. Mildly. Off of you now. Tired of looking at you. Listen to you, I won. Oh, hey! It put my winning outfit on here. I wonder if these are just for me. And it's instanced to me by a degree. And there's me again. Interesting. That's a nice little detail of it. Not that I like to see. Oh, it can't do the separate shoulder pads. Sadness. Wonder why. Okay, let's see what we get. Captain Colourful. So, a pirate hat. This is similar to the mismatch one. But vivid and bright is what we're after. Need a cutlass. Bright and vivid. Dragon Tablet does that. Bright boots. How do I make them piratey as well? Certainly colourful. I think we've done all right there. Oh, wait. Need to make that shiny. There we go. Multiple colours. Again, we're looking for colour, we're looking for captain. I imagine there's going to be a lot of similar ones here. Okay. You've just gone for I'm wearing so little. You look at least piratey. The treasure chest, great idea. Great idea. You've copped out. Don't know what the hell you're doing. You've gone green. You've gone Alliance Captain. It works more than the Dwarf's doing. I'll give you that. It works more than the other one. Like the use of the shield. Yep, you win that one. I mean, you are colourful, but yeah, where's the captain in that? Nope. Like, you're more colourful, yes. Where's my veto button? And now when you choose to be skimpy, unless that's the theme, you know, trying to be sexy, which again, you don't have to do by just being in a bikini, but you know. So of the two, you're more colourful just because of the enchants going on. And there is a theme going on here. I think the red shoulder pads and the red helmet variant, if he'd picked them from the training post, would have come across better. No contest, I'm afraid. Sylvanas. Go back to the Shadowlands. See, this one I reckon I might lose. Need more emotes on this wheel. Way more. Oh, the third. The second. Did I get beaten by a bikini? We'll see. Hey, again!
Thank you.
You know what? I think I'm not bad at this. Alright, one more. Can we free for free? That is the question. Make that competition fierce, as it were. Look, more have come about. That feels like mismatch again. It's got two of me. Look at that. Oh, he's best sign up again.
Shall we get down to business?
One more for today, I think. I kind of like this one. I know it kind of works quite well. I kind of want to save the outfit.
Welcome.
Oh, but it's already overdone by those. God damn it.
I foresee a mutually
Nope, it was already saved. It was. Never mind. Two in a row, I'm quite happy with though. Right, let's see if we can free for free. God damn it, accept the queue. I suppose if you really wanted to farm tokens, you could do this for a few hours in a day. You know what I mean? And get a large amount of tokens. As long as you're hitting top 3 regularly. I don't know if on the others you get like participation, like 5 tokens or something like that. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember how it works. There's nothing crazy I want from the vendor. There's nothing that blows my mind. I think it needs more rewards, to be honest. Like, having so many different, like, bandits options randomly. Like, sure, but you could do better than that. I don't get your pets involved. Can you imagine? Alright, what do we got? Summer styles. Okay. This one I'm less likely to win. Want summer chill. I don't really have... I never get the crazy summer transmogs. Yeah, I actually might just be screwed here. Oh no. Panic sets in. Scraggly hat. We go kind of a Fisher look. Going backpacking. What are we doing? Going camping, maybe? I don't know. Chen's hat's probably better than the... Oh, where's my camper pack? That one still works kind of well. Unless I've got something a little skimpier for the summer. Paradise Beach one will do it. Uh-oh. See, this is what I mean. I panic with these. I need something chiller. I don't know if I got it in time. Oh, this is a close one. I like the hat. Yeah, absolutely. This is the one where I lose. Get the black summer outfit I like a lot. That seems a bit hefty for the summer. This is the category where Skimpy wins it. But that wasn't just bikini. That's thinking it through. I think Fabulous here has done it. Oh, I like that a lot on the Worgen. That's real good. Slippers were just panicked cock up on my end. Oh, the parasol out of nowhere. It's good, but I think this is fantastic with the shades as well and the super soaker. I think that's a first and a second right there. I don't reckon I get the third this time. No, 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 no. slippers that did it. I just ran out of time. Think of these two. You look more summery. Even if you do not care to... Oh, no, there you go. A bit of a dance. That's just... Again, I get what you were going for, but... Big, hefty stuff like that isn't really relaxed, is it? I got the Worgen wooden sword. I think that would have helped a lot, but pants and the boots needed overdoing, and the belt isn't ideal. Easy vote. I think the pup's going to win it. Draenei will be a close second. The parasol is really... It's almost cheating. It's almost cheating, but you're working what toys you got. Nah, it's not bad. You needed somewhat other than that weapon, I think. And the sword's on your back. The admirer. That's really good. How many of those do you have to buy at the exchange? I wonder. Oh, third place. Second on it? You know what? Fair. I think it's the hat, the mixture of the hat and the skirt did it. Consolidation prize. Which is 18. Do you know what? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Wait, did my first place only give me 8? From last time? Is that because I needed to open it last time? Wild. Now I assume we'll not be remaining on said podiums outside.
Shall we get down to business?
There we go. We still get some. I'll take it. Trial style. Always a good laugh. Chunk of tokens to earn as well. With that then for today, folks, I will say thank you very much for watching. If you'd enjoyed yourself, don't forget to hit that like button. Help push the video through the algorithm so more folks can come hang out, join us, play some games. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays we're at 9 AM GMT with World of Warcraft, and between 4 and 6 PM we start up with the evening streams. We got one more stream this evening in Monster Hunter Wilds before next week we move on to some new games. I think we'll be doing Kill Knight, then Wonder Stop, then the next big one will be Avowed. You can find playlists to all the games we've already covered right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. Until next time, folks, much love, take care, enjoy your weekend, and bye-bye.